Hello, everybody. Welcome to my weekly meltdowns. Brantsteele for Survivor 50, Second Chances, Heroes versus Villains versus Vigilantes. If you're listening to this on like podcast, like audio only, I would definitely recommend checking out the YouTube version of this. So, like, I'll be sharing my screen just as like a visual throughout this Brantsteele. But listen, some people have the Olympics to look forward to this
Yeah.
summer. We have Survivor 50 Second Chances. Okay. I know we're gonna have some fun with this Brantsteele. However, like I'm taking this Brantsteele a little bit more seriously than like our past like fun shenanigan ones. You know what I mean? Like I really feel like this is a good look into what Survivor 50 is going to be, and I'm really excited to see who is like the winner of that.
Can I say too?
Yeah.
Thank you for all the kind comments about how nice of a theme this is. I agree. I think
You
this is
no,
a cool
you thought of the theme. I will give you your roses.
I'm giving myself the roses, so
Yeah.
I didn't even mean
Go
that in
for
like
it.
a whatever.
Girl, pat yourself in the back. You deserve it. You deserve it.
I'm trying, but my triceps hurt from Pilates. No, but like I really think that a theme like this appeals to what production and props want to do and also to the audience. And I think it's going to be the exact thing that we're looking for here. As a reminder, our cast is fully comprised of everybody who is from Survivor 35 onward, which is healers, hustlers, heroes, something. HHH. And so this time, except for 40, obviously, but this time we're going to try to do a 3-tribe format. And the only one that is on Brantsteele that we can actually do in this time period is 35. So we'll actually be using that as our format background, right, Tyler?
Yeah, and like I was thinking about that earlier today when I was like setting up the Brantsteele. I was like, okay, it's actually not that bad because like this is the first 3-season format that like introduced like fire making. So like we know unfortunately that will still be there for 50. So like I feel like it's like a realistic look at like what it can be, you know, like we just won't have like the Ship Wheel Island shenanigans or like things like that, you know.
If they make Survivor 50 a true like no immunity idols, nothing, back to basics Survivor.
If they did that, I would not want like a Second Chances theme. Then I would want like a Legends theme. You know?
That's a Legends theme if I ever heard it, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, so last week, like Beth and I took turns like drafting who we wanted and like what tribe it fit into and everything. And I honestly think like I've been looking at this like screenshot of like our picks all week and been like, this is a really, really solid cast. And it fits the 50% like POC rule that CBS has implemented as well. And I feel like it checks off all of the boxes of like the heavy hitters in the modern era, a few like underdogs that like still deserve it. We have some kooky like pre-merge people too. No winners, so like nobody having to like fight for their legacy or anything like that. I don't like just a really good mix of like the best of the best characters. So while Beth is grabbing something,
I gotta take a picture of this. Hold on.
Oh boy, what is it? She is grabbing her phone to take a picture of the window. I don't know what's going on here. I'm just spitballing. What is happening? Are you okay?
I'm sorry. The sky looks so cool that it's making such an interesting color outside.
Oh, really? Dang, I can't see.
And this is just if it'll tone in a second.
Oh, here. Cool. I love that for Pride Day for us.
Well, that's what I was laughing at. I was like, there was fully like thunder, lightning, and downpour on Pride.
Yeah.
And I'm like, somewhere, someone's like, that's God. And I'm going to be like, and all the other years that God didn't do shit and made it the nicest day possible, what are we saying then?
Right. But yeah, no, I don't have a view like out the window of the city line like you do.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen here. So this is the official Brantsteele setup.
Yep.
And just to recap, like for audio only listeners, so the Heroes tribe consists of Austin Lee Kuhn, Christian Hubicki, Emily Flippin, Jamal Shipman, Kelly Kim, and Noel Lambert. Villains tribe consists of Angelina Keeley, Chrissy Hoffbeck, Dominic Abate, Jesse Lopez, Omer Zahir, and Shan Smith. And the Vigilantes tribe is Carolyn Wigler, Chris Noble, Natalie Cole, Q Burdett, Rick Devens, and Tiffany Irvin.
It's such a good cast.
It really is.
I really did. I do think we also put people in really good tribes for who they are and like who we could even see them wanting to come back and be as well.
Totally. So I did go in and set up like the only like pre-existing relationships that I set were like if they were on the same season together, and only a small bond. So like for example, like Austin and Emily have a small bond. Same for like Jamal and Kelly. The only one that I didn't do that to, but instead did like a strong dislike, was
you and Tiffany.
You and Tiffany, exactly. Yeah, because we just know.
Now, did you do any relationships across tribes?
I did. So like if they're from the same season but in a different tribe, they have a small bond. So like if they get to the merge together or a swap or something like that, that could be like an interesting new dynamic. I also set like you can scale from like 1 to 5, like their physicality, mental, social, like strategic, like all of that stuff. So I just did my best guess at like what I fairly think all of these players are, right? Yep. Like I think Q has a little bit less of emotional stability than say
Chris Noble.
Jamal Shipman, you know. So I try to make it like as like accurate as possible to what it'll be. And before we get going, I did ask Allison, who's at a wedding tonight. I asked her who she thought the first boot and the winner of this season is going to be. And she said the first boot is Rick Devens, which we love that. We love that for this. And the winner is Chris Noble. So if Chris Noble ends up winning Survivor 50, like we're in for a treat here.
Speaking of the fact that Allison's at a wedding, I also just like want to wish my parents a happy 40th wedding anniversary today. Like, yay! That's quite an achievement.
That's amazing.
40 years together.
40 years. Wow. God bless. God bless. So. Crazy. Alrighty. Anything else before we get started?
Do we want to predict who we think are the winner and the first boot are going to be again?
Sure. Yeah. So I believe you said Jamal. Do you want to stick to that?
Yeah. So I think I said that the winner would be Jamal, and I think I said first boot was going to be Chris Noble, I think.
Yeah. I think I said the winner is going to be Jesse Lopez, and I think the first boot is going to be Rick Devens.
Okay. So both Allison and Tyler think Rick Devens is going to be the first boot.
I am so excited. I like all day I've been wanting to like click ahead to like finale, like just to see like how it ends, but I have been good. Like, you know, I'm very spoiler friendly, but like I really wanted to be surprised about this. So
I love it.
All right, here we go. So we race to the shore, you know, the typical like marooning, if you will. And Q finds a secret advantage. This is a super idol that can be played after the votes are read. It can only be played at the first tribal council. Okay. So let's see. Looking at secret advantages. So there's an idol for each tribe, I'm guessing. This is my first time playing through like 35 on the Brantsteele. So Kelly finds the hero's hidden immunity idol. Good for her.
Woo!
Kelly's off to a good start. Let's see. Nobody finds the idol at the villains tribe. And the Vigilantes tribe, their idol is also hidden, but Q has that
super hidden immunity idol.
Yes. All right. So first immunity challenge. The villains tribe wins immunity and heroes tribe. So Vigilantes is going to be the first tribal council, just like we predicted.
So So all three of us have a 1 in 6 chance of being correct right now about our
Yes.
first boot choices.
Oh boy. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. Austin and Jamal find something in common. So we have our first alliance. We have Christian, Jamal, and Kelly. I'm here for this alliance.
I think that alliance would work really well together because
I
Jamal
think
and
so
Kelly
too.
obviously are from the same season and they got along really well. I see Christian connecting really well with Kelly. Jamal
Yeah.
can connect with everybody. So the fact that he also finds something in common with Austin, who we know to be another social strong threat, is going to be very interesting to watch.
Yes. Yes.
And
Yes.
they're
I like this
loyal.
alliance. I like this whole heroes tribe. Like, unlike the original heroes versus villains, like I think we did a better job casting a heroes tribe than they did. Let's see. Shan finds the villains tribe hidden immunity idol.
And
This
she
is off
makes
to a
up a
great start.
new do. So I guess she does it.
Jesse and Shan have a small fight, and then we have our first villains alliance. So we have Angelina, Dominic, and Omer.
I could see Angelina and Dominic working together 1,000%, and I can absolutely see Omer being like, "Oh
Like
yeah,
hitching a
I'm
ride to
gonna
that
like
wagon.
hitch a of course,
Yeah.
I'll do this." But then I think he's gonna be the reason why it dissolves. So I love you, Omer, but you know it's true.
Yes. Let's see what's going on in the Vigilantes tribe. Rick works hard at camp and becomes tired. Okay.
Well, and he makes a bond slightly with Tiffany.
Yeah.
So we'll see if that does anything.
See. All right. So Vigilantes tribe off to their first tribal council.
No
First
way.
vote for
Time
Q.
out. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and they would like to play it, now's the time to do so. No one stands. Remember that Q has the hidden immunity idol and he's about to get a vote.
No, this is the super idol, so he can play it after the votes are read.
What I'm saying though is, how funny will it be if he actually is the first vote?
Yeah.
And he didn't.
And then he's like,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'm just saying. Go ahead.
All right. So first vote for Q, second vote for Chris. Q. Chris. Q. And Q. All right. Q uses the super hidden immunity idol, and therefore Chris is voted out 2-0.
Sweet vengeance.
How does it feel to have predicted the first boot correctly here?
I mean, I feel like, to me, it just made sense with the overall like vibe of this tribe. You can't have someone who is like Q Jr. You know what I mean? Q's got to be there. And I think that he was just probably a little too on the outs.
I feel like Chris Noble was like...
Definitely were like, let's get rid of Q's idol. Like, he clearly told everybody has it.
That's true.
Like, you know, so like they're going to try to get rid of him that way. But yeah, I don't know.
Honestly, Chris Noble is like an iconic first boot too. Like Zelensky level first boot. Like, what a great start to this season. All right, here we go. Okay, so Carolyn and Q voted for Chris. Everybody else voted for Q.
Wow.
So it looks like Carolyn and Q have a little alliance brewing.
I bet she was like, I think it makes sense to work with a person, you know, who's going to stay at this tribal council, but no one wants to listen to me. Like, that's going to be her whole thing.
I could totally see her saying that.
I know.
All right, here we go. So Christian, Jamal, Kelly still in that alliance, loyalty of 6 out of 10. So looking good so far. Dominic is kind of like the leader in this villains tribe alliance of Angelina, Dominic, and Omer.
You know what I love about that is that go back. You have to see this tribe this alliance is going to be so interesting because Dominic is the type of person to take the lead, and Angelina will be the type of person to challenge the lead, but also make that person feel like that they are in charge. And then she's going to feel like, well, at least I'm in charge of Omer and Omer knows what's on the page. Except for, and Dominic's going to think the same thing about Omer, but then Omer's going to be like, these guys don't know that they can't control me. Like, I can't wait. I think it's going to be Angelina and Dominic like going after each other for power, thinking they have Omer, and then Omer gets rid of one of them and works up on top.
We also haven't seen like anything from Chrissy on the Villains Tribe yet. Like she's like an under the radar.
Yeah.
UTR. All right, Vigilantes Tribe, no alliances, so they're a hot damn mess, just like we wanted.
As we sweet justice in television.
All right, so immunity challenge. Vigilante Tribe has lost their second immunity challenge. Damn. Back on the Heroes Tribe, Austin has joined this alliance of Christian, Jamal, and Kelly.
He said, guys, we are the whatever their name was.
Oh, yeah.
One more time, because we've got the two
Tika
guys. Tika was the
Tika 3. Yeah.
Tika 3, but I'm talking about whoever, and that was on 44. But I'm talking about these guys, like whoever the 45 crew was, whatever. The whole point is Ratu, thank you. They had somebody who was probably more of an unassuming character. Okay. You had somebody who was a big social person, somebody who is really good at, two people who are really good at challenges, one person who is the brains. You've got Christian, who is to Drew. You've got Jamal, who is to like D or Austin. You have Austin himself, and then Kelly is definitely the like Julie of the situation. Austin basically came to them and said, it worked so well last time. We have the numbers and we have different strengths. We come from 4 different seasons. Let's do this. But also Jamal's like, I got to make sure everybody likes me. So he creates a little something in common with Emily as well.
Beth, this is great. Like, I totally agree with this analysis here. Like, I think they're looking at, like, if we just bring in Austin as, like, Austin was, like, loyal to the end, like, a very physical, good asset to that alliance. Like, I think they want to lock in this 4. Sorry, Emily. Sorry, Noelle. But, like, this 4 will, like, really... I think this is like the alliance to watch for the season. So I'm excited to see this.
For sure.
Let's see. Chrissy is impressing the rest of the team.
As she should be.
And then Omer leaves the alliance of Dominic and Angelina.
Girl, I called that shit.
Yeah. Let's see.
Nothing, Rick and Q find something in common. What do you think that is?
Production loves both of them.
And then Carolyn works hard at camp and becomes tired. I like the idea that she's like, and nobody out, they're all just looking for stupid idols, and I'm trying to dig holes for shelter. Whatever.
Oh my god. I wish we had Allison here for like the Carolyn impression.
So good.
Let's see. All right, time to vote in the Vigilantes tribe again. So nobody has played an idol. So here we go. First vote, Carolyn. Second vote, Natalie Cole.
No.
Next vote, Carolyn. Second vote, Natalie Cole. All right, one more. Who do you think's going here?
I think Carolyn.
Carolyn? Yeah, I think so too. All right. Carolyn is the second boot of Survivor 50.
Wow. She was like way too vocal of her support for Carson on the island.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Everybody was like, we don't want to support that grifter. Sorry, not sorry. All right. Well, at least Natalie Cole gets to see another day, you know?
Absolutely.
Happy for that. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, so only Q voted with Carolyn.
Q and Carolyn clearly had some kind of connection.
Yeah.
They voted together twice in a row. And so they probably were afraid of Q having another idol because he had just played, he had that super secret one from last time. So they said, let's go after Q's number 1 ally.
It's weird that like Tiffany and Q are still here together. Like it's weird to me that the first 2 boots like do not involve Q or Tiffany.
They
at
never
all.
do though. That's always the red herring edit. Is that it's going to be those two,
True.
and then they always go for like a random third person.
But like now this tribe consists of Tiffany, Q, Rick Devens, and Natalie Cole.
Natalie
Like,
Cole?
that's it.
No offense to the amazing other tribes that we were drafted. I just want feeds on the island for this one tribe.
Good
Jeez,
Lord. All right. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
So looks like this alliance of 4 in the Heroes tribe is looking really good, really solid. Looks like Jamal is leading it a little bit. His loyalty is a little higher than the rest of them, but everybody's still feeling really good about it.
That's really good because he's the one that's been the most social with the other people as well.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. Nothing new going on. The Villains tribe. Rick Devens finds the Vigilantes hidden immunity idol.
And
like
boy, are we shocked.
Yeah. A montage of him running down the beach with the shaky cam.
A montage of somebody just throwing it and going, look over there, throw, and they go, look over here.
Yeah.
It's under the thing at the crack of dawn.
All right. So we're here at the 3rd immunity challenge, and once again, the Vigilantes tribe is going back to tribal council.
Dang.
That's a bummer. Christian and Kelly bond strongly. Do we have like a final 2 like within the alliance? Like,
that's what
is this like a Dee and Julia kind of situation?
I think this is absolutely a Julie and Dee situation, or even like a Drew Austin kind of thing.
Yeah. Yes.
I think they
make
a lot of sense as a final 2.
Mm-hmm. I know you love Gabby, but like I feel like it's like the Christian Gabby dynamic, but like a more capable player. I'm sorry.
No. I love Gabby, but I think that she would even say like, yeah, her anxiety was on a whole different level, and like,
of course, yeah.
I think that
she's a lovely person, but like I think this is an upgrade of like the same dynamic that Christian's used to.
And I think that Kelly is the type of person who I think that the 2 of them could come up with some really interesting strategic plans.
Yeah. All right. Chrissy and Shan bond strongly. I love
that.
I support it. We have a new alliance in the Villains tribe now. So we have Chrissy, Jesse, and Shan. I think they've seen like the mess of the other alliance going on, and they're like, listen, let's just get our shit together and take them out here.
They're like, you know what? Jesse and Shan find something in common. It's that they were labeled as villains in the the new era, and that they want to like prove that they can be loyal to people that they're working with or whatever, blah, 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 blah. And so they come together. But Chrissy is going to be like, those people are freaking hot messes over there, and we need to stand up. And then Jesse's like, I'm no fucking idiot. I'm of course going to stay with you on this. And Shan is going to be like, I bet we could use Omer as a pawn to continue to divide them further.
I feel like Chrissy goes to Shan and she's like, listen, Shan, I really loved you on your season, and I admired like how like hard you played this game. And I totally relate to that as somebody who like played so hard on my season. Like, let's like just like support strong women, and let's like do this, and let's bring in Jesse as like a really good, solid like 3rd member of this alliance.
1,000%.
But like Jesse feels like he made this alliance.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Absolutely.
All right, here we go. Nothing new. Tiffany's a little tired from working hard. Understandable. They only have 4.
She's like, members. Now that Carolyn left and she was the one who was working but hard, but Tiffany's like, damn, Carolyn was correct. You guys are lazy. That's what she's trying to do.
All right. So let's see what happens here. So we're at tribal council. Rick decides not to use his idol. Who do we think's going here? I think Natalie.
I think Tiffany.
Tiffany? Okay. All right. Here we go. First vote, Q. Second vote, Q. Third vote, Tiffany. Fourth vote, Q.
Whoa!
Damn. Okay. So it came down to Q and Tiffany. Like I think like I was right. Like they finally like
1,000%.
could not deal with it
That's
anymore.
why I thought Tiffany was going to go.
Yeah.
But this time she's like, finally, I outlasted Q. And what?
Listen, Natalie Cole's influence.
Mm-hmm. She's
Damn.
such a strong lady. We love her.
All right. Sorry, Q. Sorry to see you go. All right. Was there a swap in 35? Do you know?
I don't remember off the top. I
I don't
feel
remember
like
either.
there wasn't, but I also don't think one tribe got decimated.
All right. Let's see. Oh, there's a swap right here. I was just thinking, like, I want these vigilantes to stay around. Like, we need a swap here. This is good. This is good. All right. So the new heroes tribe consists of Jesse, Noel, Omer, Rick Devens, and Tiffany.
Oh,
The villains tribe consists of Austin, Chrissy, Emily, Kelly, and Shan. The Vigilantes tribe, we have Angelina and Christian reunited, Dominic, Jamal, and Natalie Cole.
I think this is so cool. Let's just go through tribe by tribe really quickly. You have 2 of the 3 vigilantes left on what is now called the heroes tribe, the blue tribe, we're just going to say. And they're with Homer and Jesse. Noelle, who's gotten no edit so far. She's not any kind of alliance, so she could be a free number. I could absolutely see someone like Tiffany want to work with Noelle. I could see Tiffany want to work with Jesse. I could see Rick and Omer working together. Like I see just so many interesting little things that I think I could see Noelle go first in that situation where
I feel like Omer's gonna turn his back on Jesse. And
for sure.
I think Rick and Tiffany are gonna be solid together.
Mm-hmm. I think so
and
too.
Omer's gonna join them to vote out Jesse, and then like Noelle, whatever.
Yeah. And then I think that's a really good assessment too. For what is now the red tribe, what used to be the villains tribe, you have Chrissy and Shan, who we do think are like the architects of that 3-person alliance. So this is good for them. Then Austin, Emily, and Kelly. Now Austin and Kelly are in that final 4 alliance that we talked about. Emily's on the outs.
Emily's been on the outs of that the entire time.
I could see Shan and Chrissy go to Kelly and Emily and go, girls, let's do this.
Ooh, okay.
I think that if you're going to talk about anybody
like a Black
doing
Widow
that,
brigade,
totally have them go look at each other and go, you've got the older woman who's a CEO kind of boss bitch. You've got the younger CEO boss bitch and finance kind of person who had no allegiance to anything really before, right?
Yeah.
Then you have Shan, who is the sneaky preacher woman. And then you've got Kelly, who's just like super like socially smart and like can see bonds that other people can't, right? I think that those 4 could go so far. And I do think Kelly would go, writing's on the wall. They're going to vote him out regardless. I'm joining.
And how vindicative like is it for Kelly to like be in a good position because she's like working with strong women now after like what happened on her season?
Exactly. I think that would be like the narrative here. I think this would be so cool. I do think that's what I'm going to put out into the universe of like what happens there.
All right. And then walk us through the Vigilantes tribe.
Okay.
I like your fan fiction.
Our Vigilantes. You have Angelina and Natalie reconnecting, which I think is going to be hysterical.
Oh, yeah. Shit. We have 3 David versus Goliaths on
You have 3 DVGs with 1 David and 2 Goliaths. And then you have Dom, who is absolutely a Goliath in his mind. And Jamal, who plays as if he's a David, but has definitely got the goods to be a Goliath. I think this is going to be really, really interesting. Jamal and Christian are in a tight alliance working together. Angelina and Dominic, we have now said are working together. They're loyal together. But I think that they would look at each other and go, we either got to get Natalie out immediately and get the four of us together, or we got to get Natalie on our side and let's take out Christian because we know how much of a threat he really is. I think Christian goes on that tribe.
Oh man, you think so?
Mm-hmm. So if that happens, villains, especially Christian, will go if Austin gets voted out of villains and vice versa.
I just tweeted out a screenshot of these swapped tribes. This is really good. I love how this shaked out.
This is so cool. I'm loving
Thank you for stopping me here to like talk this through. This is good. This is
yeah.
Good.
This is
all right.
my dreams, my thoughts.
Yeah. All right, let's see. So,
wait, what? Not on tribe. Okay. They're trying to say who all the alliances are. Well, Chrissy and Shan are not on Jesse's tribe, but they're still in an.
Oh, I see. Okay, like they're
because
still.
Jesse is on the heroes tribe. That's why they're going over it there.
Gotcha. All right. Oh, also,
I forgot Kelly and Shan have idols as well.
Yeah. That will be what bonds them, like the four of them together. Like they will share like that information with each other.
Like, we're the ones who have it, and then they're like, okay, we got to get Austin out. Mm-hmm.
Yes. All right, and then
there's no new alliances. Yeah.
Too early. All right, let's see. So we have a reward challenge. Austin finds a secret advantage at the reward challenge.
In potato chips, everybody. Woo.
Yum. And it's a vote blocker. It can be used to block one player from voting at the next tribal council.
No! But the way you were just like, shut up, Beth. I'm trying to move along. You literally just went, yum.
Listen, I meant that. I can get down with the bag of chips right now.
but you had no enthusiasm. It came across as super sarcastic. You're like, yum. Okay, so anyway, over here.
Well, I was deep in thought about like, does this impact like this like a Black Widow brigade that we're creating?
I think if the four of them are voting together, if one doesn't vote, they still have 3 against 1.
Yeah, so that's true.
I think he's done for regardless.
Yeah. All right. So
if anything, they just were like, yes, this is why we have to get him out. But also, I'm now going to play devil's advocate to myself because I think out of all those 4 women, Chrissy or Shan would be the one that goes, or do we want to keep the person who we know has this advantage if they know? And use it to our advantage, and maybe they go after like Emily or something like that.
Oh, I hope not. I hope not too. All right, so we're at the immunity challenge, and it looks like Heroes Tribe is going to Tribal Council. All right, let's see. Rick still has the idol.
Mm-hmm.
Rick and Tiffany have a major fight. It has a lasting impact. Dang.
Ooh,
so I guess they're not solid. Yeah.
And also, Jesse and Omer find something in common that has a lasting impact. So I think this is going to be interesting. You have Omer, who very well could have been like going to Jesse and being like, I'm going to just tell you everything I know that happened between Angelina and Dom over on the other side. I'm going to just come clean. I want it like we should be working closely together, blah, 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 blah. And Jesse's going to be like, yeah, but then there's these other 2 that are clearly going to be working together. And that they have this major fight has a lasting impact. I think Jesse and Omer look at each other and go, oh my God, we could be the ones to run shit.
We'll see. Let's see. So we have a lot of advantages going on in the villain tribe. So Austin has the vote blocker, and we have the 2 idols. Kelly and Shan find something in common. It has a lasting impact.
It's that they both have idols.
Okay, so we were on to something here. Like, so Chrissy, Kelly, and Shan have formed an alliance.
It's because I think you're 1,000% correct. Kelly and Shan, when they find something in common, it has a lasting impact. It's that they have idols, and that.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah,
that's what happened.
And they'll probably bring in Emily as like the 4th. Like
for sure. I think that like for voting purposes, but I think that this will be like the core 3. Yeah. Just a quick hello to people in the chat. We Heather and Lori and Thomas, thank you all so much for joining us for this. If you have missed a little bit, just to catch you up, essentially Vigilantes tribe went to tribal council a few times in a row. And the first boot was Chris Noble, and then Carolyn, and then Q.
Yep.
And now we're about to see our fourth boot.
On a swapped
On a swap
tribe.
Yeah.
So you got it at a good time, Thomas. You're good. All right. So, oops, let me scooch this up here. All right. So, let's see. We're at the tribal council. Tiffany has lost her vote at this tribal.
What?
I don't know how that happened.
Probably.
Did she just like physically lose it?
Jeff was like, that's it. You don't get to vote. Because you lost it, young lady. She's like, Ma! Yeah.
All right. So it's time to vote. Like, what are we thinking here? Like, did that fight between Rick and Tiffany, like, and Tiffany lost her vote now? Like, is Tiffany done for here?
I think Tiffany could be done for. And I think that Rick uses his idol here to make sure that Tiffany goes.
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
No
Rick
one
does not play his idol. First vote, Tiffany. Second vote, Rick. Third vote, Rick. Fourth vote, Rick. So Rick Devins goes home with an idol in his pocket.
What a complete 180 from his last season.
Wow.
This is working out exactly the way we want.
Tiffany probably ratted out that Rick has the idol.
1,000%.
Yeah.
He was like, y'all know he's shiesty. Like, let's just vote him out.
Alrighty. Here we go.
Jeff would have a stroke.
True. Let's see. So, nothing new at the Heroes Tribe. The Black Widow Brigade is still looking strong. That's what I'm calling them for now.
I like it.
Christian finds the Vigilantes hidden immunity idol. Good job, Christian. Same alliances. And we have a reward. Doesn't really matter. No advantages or anything. All right. Looks like Heroes Tribe is going back to Tribal Council. God, so Tiffany has been to every single Tribal Council so far.
My God.
That sucks. All right.
No events occurred
with
on
the Heroes Tribe
beforehand. That's so weird.
Austin and Chrissy bond a little bit. Chrissy gets injured but gets treated and can stay in the game. Oof.
She was also working hard at camp and becomes tired. Maybe her injury was just that she'd like worked a little too hard and collapsed for a minute, and then she got treated, and they were like,
"Best of me."
They got right up in her face, and she looked at the camera and she went, "I ain't no little bitch, Bossy Rob."
They actually just missed her falling like they did in Heroes versus Villains, so they had to have the camera literally like fall to the ground to reenact it.
and then just out of nowhere, Jerry's just standing there.
I would love that.
Oh man,
that would be great. All right.
She looked at the camera and she went, "It didn't get the best of me. I'm still staying here, you little bitch."
Yes, I would love that.
So funny. Oh, Christy.
Let's see. So Angelina and Dominic have a major fight at the Vigilantes tribe. They were in an alliance previously, so I don't know.
This is great. It says Angelina and Dominic have a major fight. It has a lasting impact, and then it says Angelina and Dominic have a small fight. It has a lasting impact. So I like that. I told you these two were not
messy.
This is honestly, they need to go on Love Island after this. Yes. I know that like she's like married. I think he is too, but like whatever.
Yeah. Just like character chemistry wise, I know what you mean. All right, so
actually, no, they should do The Amazing Race together.
All right, so no idols are played at the Heroes Tribe. First vote, Tiffany. Second vote, Noelle. Third vote, Tiffany. Fourth vote, Noelle. All right, so we got a tie. There's a tie and a revote. Those in the tie will not revote unless one of them receives votes. Oh, yeah. You know the titles. Yeah. Okay, so it's only Jesse and Omer here. I think they're cutting Tiffany, right? Like, I think they see Noelle as like more of a follower for them.
Yes, I agree.
Okay. First vote, Tiffany. Oh.
Ooh!
All right. Because the vote is a deadlock, rocks will be drawn between just Jesse and Omer.
This has Omer written all over it. The fact that he'd be like, you know what? I'd rather do 50-50 against Jesse and try to take
That
him out
is
this way.
crazy. All right. Jesse, the game has spoken. So Omer, he won the 50-50. Dang. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Damn.
Insane.
That is insane.
Well, there goes my winner pick. All right. That's crazy. So the Heroes tribe is only Noel, Omer, and Tiffany at this point.
Wow. And they're all three from different tribes originally.
Yeah.
That's
the
amazing.
only two vigilantes left are Tiffany and Natalie. That's iconic.
That's incredible. And meanwhile, the villains have only lost one person, and so have the heroes.
Mm-hmm.
So going into a merge situation, Nicole or Natalie and Tiffany are probably going to link right back up and be a twosome. Yeah. I don't think Omer is linking up with the villains, considering he just voted Jesse out, essentially, right? Doing that whole nonsense.
Do you think Tiffany would, sorry to interrupt you, do you think Tiffany and Natalie could go into the merge as like a Denise and Malcolm, like an under the radar, like alliance of two, like that everybody else was taken out? You know what I mean?
I think so. I think it could be a little Carson Carolyn, a little, you know, who was the people from this past, Maria Charlius. Uh-huh. I think having the older, younger woman duo works really well. And I know that we've had this like before with Suri and Michaela on Game Changers, but I also love having like the older like Black woman and younger Black woman like storyline, because I think that there's so much more that Black women in particular have to be aware of and like how they're coming across in games because of implicit biases and such. And so I just also love that. And considering, I would also argue that Tiffany could probably control some of her self a little bit better than Natalie can. I feel like it goes both ways.
Yeah, that's true.
It could be really interesting. I don't know.
All right. Let's see what's going on in the Heroes tribe. Nothing new.
Nothing new.
Okay, so it looks like within the Black Widow Brigade, right? Like Chrissy and Shan are the true two.
Yeah, and like, as they
Ellie
have
is
been,
like the third.
Which Chrissy is super into it with Shan, and I think that Shan is doing the whole like we're starting to think about the Ricard of it all, right?
Yeah,
at that point of the game. So I think that that's how she plays. But
I did calculate, or I did code that like Chrissy is more loyal than Shan is as players,
as they should.
Yeah,
but cool.
All right. Nothing new except Angelina and Dominic. They're still in an alliance, but the alliance is definitely on the rocks.
They're in an alliance because they're like, let's just get through this next vote together, and then we'll talk about it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What a mess. What a mess.
Oh, the makeup sex would be amazing, though.
Yes.
Again, I'm not actually saying I want. Okay. Everybody gets it.
Okay, so it looks like the Vigilantes tribe is going to tribal council. So is it? I think it's going to be either Angelina or Dominic. Like, I think that they're going to make Christian use his idol, and then it ends up being Angelina or Dominic as the. But back on the villains tribe, Chrissy and Emily have a major fight.
And Austin and Chrissy find something in common, and it has a lasting impact. So I think this is like Chrissy is trying to tear apart the heroes that are still on the tribe. So she said, I'm not dumb. I know that Emily is like the younger version of me, and I need to prove that I'm the queen. And so I'm going to steal Austin, and Emily's going to be upset about it, and we're going to have a major fight about it.
It's crazy that like all of this mess is happening while like Kelly and Shan are like still holding on to their idols very quietly, you know?
Yep.
All right. Angelina and Christian bond strongly. Did they just make like a David versus Goliath pack
They
going into this
probably,
tribal?
yeah, they were probably like, listen, we're gonna look out for Natalie. We're gonna look out for each other, and it's time that we get Dom out.
Yeah.
I have an idol. Don't
Natalie still
fuck
won't
with
give
me.
her jacket.
She's like, the the code word is you should see the coats. Jacket.
Natalie. All right, so let's go to Vigilantes Tribal Council. No
Nobody
idols are played.
stands. Ooh.
What do we think? Jamal's been very quiet here.
I think it's Dom. I think Dominic's going
I think
home.
so too. I think so. All right, here we go. First vote, Angelina. Second vote, Natalie. Third vote, Natalie. the next person voted out is Natalie Cole.
I love that I was wrong and that Christian and Angelina said, let's just get Natalie out right now.
I would love if Angelina asked for the jacket again. Like, when Natalie's voted out here.
I would love if Natalie.
The stage has been set. It has to happen.
I would love that if Natalie stood up and then looked right over at Angelina and went, don't even think about it.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Don't even think about it, little girl.
Somebody has to acknowledge the moment. Yeah, that is so good.
And just
right.
like, or like when she's getting her torch snuffed, she just looks behind and she's like, can I have your jacket?
Dang. Crazy.
Wow.
All right. So Tiffany is the only Vigilantes tribe member left now.
Wow.
That's it. Crazy.
Have we gone into a tribe or a merge where somebody's the only person left on their tribe in recent seasons?
From like their original tribe? No, I don't think so.
I think this is cool.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what Tiffany does with it. So we're at the merge. Here we go.
Wow. This is our merge tribe.
So just to recap, we have at the merge, Angelina, Austin, Chrissy, Christian, Dominic, Emily, Jamal, Kelly, Noelle, Omer, Shan, and Tiffany.
So of the original villains, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 6 original villains are still left in the game. For the heroes, we have
5
1,
heroes
2,
too.
3, 4, 5. Yeah.
And then
so,
Tiffany.
Tiffany.
But then we have like the Black Widow Brigade Alliance too.
Oh, for sure.
Kelly has an idol. Shan has an idol. Christian has an idol. Jamal and Kelly could link up from like their season 39 alliance.
Yeah. Well, and then Jamal, Kelly, and Christian are in that final alliance with Austin.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I think Dominic is going to be the merge boot here. He feels the most like disconnected to me.
Yeah, I think so.
Or Tiffany.
I think somebody picks Tiffany up as a number because it's going in seemingly 5v5.
Yeah. All right, let's see. So there's a merge tribe hidden idol. Nobody has found it. But Kelly finds the vote sacrifice. This is an extra vote power that could be used at one tribal council up until the final 6. In order to unlock this, she must sacrifice her vote at the next tribal. Okay. All right, here we go. So here's all of our alliances. So we have Austin, Christian, Jamal, and Kelly.
Still very loyal.
The Ratu 4, let's call them.
Yeah, Ratu 4.
We have Angelina and Dominic. We have Chrissy and Shan.
Very loyal.
And then we have Chrissy, Kelly, and Shan. Okay.
I think Chrissy, Kelly, Shan are in the best position in this game. And I am so stoked on that.
Love it. And 2 idols, too.
I think Kelly's in the best position.
Yeah. She's fine with losing her vote here.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Emily Flippin wins the first merge tribe idol. Or not idol.
Immunity.
Immunity idol. Yeah.
Not immunity idol, just immunity.
Just immunity, sorry. All right.
Jeez, what are you, high or something?
Dominic and Kelly bond strongly. Has a lasting impact. That's good for Dominic. Will it be enough? I don't know.
I think that's one too much over on for Kelly, because now I feel like that's too many people she's connected with now.
Yeah. All right, so we're at Tribal Council. Kelly has the idol. Shan has the idol. Christian has the idol. Kelly is sacrificing her vote, and
No,
Emily
it just has to sacrifice her vote.
Yeah.
Now it says she's sacrificing.
Yeah. All right, so no idols are played here. I think it's Dominic going.
I think Dominic, yeah. If it's not Dominic, I think it's Tiffany.
All right,
but I think that they would be smart enough to use
first vote, Noelle. Second vote, Austin. Third vote, Austin. Fourth vote, Noelle. Fifth vote, Austin. Sixth vote, Noelle. Seventh vote, Noelle. And again, Noelle. So the merge boot of the season is Noelle.
I can't wait to see who Kelly voted for and Jamal.
Let's see.
I have to imagine Kelly voted with the women.
Wait, where's Kelly?
Where is
oh
she?
No, Kelly didn't vote, remember?
Oh yeah, duh.
Yeah. So who voted for Noelle was Chrissy, Christian, Dominic, Emily, and Jamal. So I feel like let's see. Noelle voted for Austin.
Tiffany.
Oh yeah, and Tiffany. Sorry.
So Shan and Chrissy did not vote for the same people.
Do you think they did that on purpose? Did they like big brain that? Okay.
I'm sure they did.
Like that's
Shan
not a sign
and
of
Chrissy,
like
they said we know that there are idols out there. What we're gonna do is do a minority vote just in case.
Yeah.
So that should tell us that Austin is in deep doo-doo for next time.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, the original Villains tribe didn't do a good job here because you actually wanted to get rid of one of the final four. Noelle was not in there.
Yeah.
But that is, I think, Kelly's doing by not really exposing who the alliance is.
And now, like, the OG villains have the upper hand. So, like, do they just get back together? Especially because, like, Chrissy and Shan, at the heart of that, are so, like, solid together, right?
Yeah, and I think if you're the heroes, you're looking at Tiffany and pulling her in.
Definitely. Oof. All right. Let's see.
This is a good season. I'm just
saying. Let's see. So just to recap, Christian and Kelly and Shan have idols, and Kelly has an extra vote power.
Can we just talk about the extra vote power was just her banking a vote until another round?
Yeah.
Like it should be that if you sacrifice that vote, you get like 2 extra votes in addition to, so like you got an extra vote. Otherwise, don't call it a sacrifice. Call it
it's the
banking.
same like amount of currency you're like spending in the game.
Exactly.
Basically. Yeah. All right. So we still have the Ratu 4 alliance still going strong. Angelina and Dominic still okay. And then the same stuff going on with Chrissy.
Chrissy and Shan are more loyal than ever, which is funny considering they didn't vote the same way last time. But I do think that was, you trust the other person to do the minority vote trust. I want
Can you imagine?
Yes.
It's too good. It's too good.
Kelly is the kicker. If that is the final 3,
I'm so happy we got Kelly on this cast.
Me
like
too.
I was worried for her, to be honest. Like I was worried.
It was one of those things, we didn't talk about this, but I felt like it was chicken. I picked someone, you picked someone, then we were just waiting for the last person to do it because I was like, if it's me, I'm saying Kelly.
Yeah.
And I know if it's Tyler, he wants to say Kelly, but then he's also going to worry if
as
I
soon as you said
Kelly.
it, I was like, okay, this is the safe space. Like she's on this cast. Yes.
For sure. I want her on the cast because I genuinely think that she would have gone incredibly far or possibly won that season. I think she literally is one of the greatest people that had a story arc overshadow shadow how good of a player she is.
Yes, for 1000%. So I'm glad that she's doing good on this season.
Me too.
All right, so we're at the next immunity
Omer!
challenge, and Omer wins the 10-foot pole challenge.
Oh God.
All
when
right.
you have to balance the statue, that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I thought
yeah.
it was the one that you have to hold on to and bear
10
hug.
foot Oh no, I think it is the one where like you hold it
Yeah.
up. The one that Joe fainted in.
When he faint, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say it because he's an awful human being. But when he faints like that, I'm sorry, he looks so stupid. He's like, I'm being an awful person, guys. I know it. I'm just like, she's
You're like,
just like,
could you faint in a way that's more optically pleasing to me?
But then, no, it's the fact that afterwards he goes, I just want it so bad.
I wish he said it's getting the best of me.
And then he looked up at Jeff and he went, it's getting the best of me.
With like a single tear.
and then, oh man. And then Jeff Probst went, dude, get your ass up. Like
Keith Nail's just walking in the bathroom in the background going, oh hell.
I said stick to the plan.
Stick to the plan.
Which is don't faint. Anyway.
All right, so let's see what's going on.
Sir Hiver today?
Sir Hiver, yes. Let's see what's going on back at camp. Angelina and Austin bond slightly.
Okay. I like
Omer
that.
and Shan have a minor disagreement.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
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 You and I saying yeah at the same time. Yeah.
All right. So we're at the tribal council. Who do we think is going here? I still think it's Dominic. I don't know. He's like sticking out to me in a bad way in this cast.
I think it's Omer.
You think Omer's time is now?
Yep.
All right, let's see. Oh no, Omer has immunity. That's right. So with that in mind, who do you think is going?
Well,
I forgot too. I forgot.
Then it's Dom. Then I thought that Omer with that disagreement with Shan was going to be an issue. So.
Yeah. All right. Kelly uses the extra vote power. It's time to vote. No idols played.
Whoa.
First vote, Shan. Second vote, Tiffany. Third vote, Emily. Fourth vote, Tiffany.
Wow.
Fifth vote, Shan. Sixth vote, Emily. Seventh vote, Tiffany. Eighth vote, Shan.
What?
Ninth vote, Emily. This is a 3-3-3 tie. Fourth vote, Tiffany. Fifth vote, Emily. And the next person voted out is Tiffany.
What happened?
Damn. So it was a 5-4-3 vote. That is wild. Let's see how the vote broke down. So voting for Shan, we had Angelina, Dominic, and Tiffany. Voting for Tiffany, we had Austin, Christian, Emily, Jamal, and Omer. And then voted for Emily, we have Chrissy, Kelly, and Shan. So the Black Widow Brigade.
And Kelly used her extra vote. So that's what the 4 is. Right?
Yeah, So Kelly put 2 votes on Emily.
Yeah. And Shan and Chris. That's insane.
I don't know if that's good for them, considering like Emily did not get voted out here. I feel like Emily they could have brought in as like a fourth person in the Black Widow Brigade as somebody that
I think they wanted
first,
Tiffany in that spot.
And
I think
I see.
Who didn't they get who voted for Tiffany?
Let's see.
Well, I guess maybe it's just that they didn't get Angelina.
I'm surprised that Kelly couldn't get Jamal. I did put that they have like a slight bond from their 39 season.
I bet Jamal was on the tribe with Tiffany. So I bet he was just like, no, we got to get her out.
Yeah, true.
So,
all right, let's see.
I don't think that affects their relationship going
Dang,
forward,
that's
though.
crazy.
What a crazy tribal for.
I know, right? This season is delivering. We had a rock draw for just 2 people, and then a 5-4-3 vote.
Wow.
All right, so Ratu 4 still going strong. Angelina and Dominic, their alliance structure is getting even worse. Chrissy
They
and Shane
might as well
strong.
not be in an alliance.
Yeah, and then we still have the Black Widow Brigade.
Cool.
All right. Nothing with the reward. Kelly wins immunity.
I think
Great
she
job,
needed
Kelly.
it.
I think so too.
I think that if you're going to expose
The
your
extra vote didn't go well for her.
yeah, I think that if all the rest of the original heroes voted Tiffany, that's not a good thing for her.
Yeah. All right, let's see. So we still have all these idols. Emily has a major meltdown. Love that for her.
Yeah, I think it was I would have been with you guys, and now I just feel
Yeah.
like I'm having a whole character meltdown of like
Yes.
this goes against my whole arc from last time.
I think Emily's realizing that she doesn't have like a winning path in the end either. I feel like she's in like the Jake spot in Survivor 45 where like he is just so frustrated that like he knows he's behind and he knows that he can't catch up. Christian and Shan have a small fight. And Emily is impressing the rest of the team.
What do we think that they fought about?
Wait, who is it? Shan and
Christian.
Shan and Christian. I don't know. I can't see the two of them fighting.
I can because I've played enough
about
games
what?
I've played enough games with Christian that I can see them fighting, but like being in a game fighting, not like actually fighting.
Like something about like, do you think Christian is like onto the Black Widow Brigade?
Yeah, probably, because isn't he like super bonded with Kelly?
Mm-hmm.
Or he was at least. So I'm sure that he's just like, ooh, I see where this is coming from, and I think that
maybe he's sticking up for Emily.
That too. Yeah. I think that's a good call out.
All right, let's see. So, Tribal Council. No idols played yet again. First vote, Emily. Second vote, Omer. Third vote, Austin.
Oh my God.
Fourth vote, Omer. Fifth vote, Emily. Sixth vote, Omer. Seventh vote, Austin. Eighth vote, Austin. Ninth vote, Omer. 10th vote, Austin. So we have a tie between Austin and Omer.
Oh my God. I think Omer's gone here.
First vote, Omer. Austin. Omer. Austin. Austin. Omer. Omer. The next person voted out is Omer with the final vote of 5-3.
I think he would have been gone last tribal if he hadn't won immunity.
Yeah. You think he just like exposed like his threat level as like a good player?
I think that he plays too chaotically.
Yeah.
I think that it wasn't even that he had a threat level, which this sounds awful. I mean, I do know he has a threat level. That's why when I play games, I know what I'm getting into. But his threat is what isn't he doing?
Yeah.
Or what is he doing that you're not seeing? And then you have to question, is he not doing this or is he doing it's a whole thing. He is somebody that you get out earlier than you think you need to.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. Before he can like sink his teeth in, like, and like I feel like he didn't have like a lot of solid like alliance structures yet. I feel like he would have gotten there if he like made a little bit of a deeper run, but he probably just like waited a little bit too long. And like we have good enough players that can recognize that and take advantage of it.
I think he's the reason why there's an issue between Dominic and Angelina.
Yeah.
So I think he sunk that ship a little too early.
Yes.
But that's
crazy. All right. Here we go. Ratu 4 still going strong. All the same alliances, basically.
Okay. I can get down with that.
Kelly wins reward, and she picks Austin, Christian, and Shan.
This is interesting. So she wants to make sure that everybody that she brings is somebody that she is bonded with. And she's trying to make up to the heroes that she's not in with just Shan and Chrissy, that she's
Yeah.
genuinely with them. But I think that what she's going to say is like, I pulled Shan here because I think that like she has some good ideas. We can use her to our advantage to get out some of the other people or whatever.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And like keeping Chrissy like back at camp is like really good too.
Exactly.
All right. Let's see. So Austin wins immunity. It's the triangle like perch one on the
Yeah.
water.
That's the one I think I would do really well at. Just
All right. So Shan has a major meltdown.
I wonder what she has a meltdown about.
Austin and Jamal find something in common. And looks like we have a new alliance. So we have Austin, Christian, Dominic, Emily, and Jamal. This feels like the misfits coming together and being like, we are tired of like not being in like a structured alliance. Like it's time to take over.
This is them. This is everybody who looks and says, we see what the Black Widow Brigade
Yes.
2.0 is doing, and we're not going to be victims to this.
Yes. I totally agree. All right. Tribal Council. Time to vote. No idols played yet again. Dang. Kelly, Shan, and Christian are holding on to these idols for so long. It's crazy.
For dear life.
Yeah. All right. First vote, Emily. Shan. Emily. The next person voted out of Survivor 50 is Shan.
Damn.
Voted out 6-3.
Idol in her
let's
pocket.
See how this happened. So it looks like only Chrissy, Kelly, and Shan like voted for Emily. So we were right. Like ultimately, like trying to like spending that extra vote to take out Emily really did not work out in their favor. And sad to see Shan go here.
Yep.
It's not good.
Wow.
And Shan goes home with an idol in her pocket.
That's what I said. Yeah. She goes home with that idol in her pocket, and it's like the continuation curse of Survivor 46.
Yeah. All right. So we're at the final 8 here. So we have Angelina, Austin, Chrissy, Christian, Dominic, Emily, Jamal, and Kelly. I feel like the target is on Chrissy and Kelly at this point, right?
For sure. And I would say that Kelly probably more so than Chrissy. Now that they've split up Shan, they can imagine that Chrissy's probably more alone than Kelly is. So I think that Chrissy's going to use this as an opportunity to galvanize people against Kelly.
Yeah. Oof, God. Hate to see it.
Yeah.
All
sad.
Right. Ratu 4 still going strong. That's something to keep in mind moving forward too. Like maybe that's how like Chrissy goes before Kelly.
Oh man.
Let's see. So immunity challenge. Kelly wins a very clutch immunity here. Great job,
Woo! I think Chrissy goes.
I think so too.
Damn.
Dang, that sucks. Shan and then Chrissy going back to back.
Why? So sad.
Let's see. Finally, Angelina and Dominic dissolve their alliance. And Dominic and Emily form a Loyalty 9 alliance. So is this like a final 2 between Dominic and Emily?
For sure. I think that they were two people who were on the outs of other alliances. I think this works really well for them.
Dominic's been like really weaving his way like through like different alliances without like getting caught up in one, you know?
Absolutely.
He's great.
I think he's navigating the game super, super well. And I think that people are forgetting just how quiet he was in Ghost Island. And he was somebody who like started to really come alive around this point of the game. It went from being in the background to the front very quickly. So I can imagine we see him being all over the faces of alliances moving forward.
Yes. All right. Tribal Council. It's time to vote. No idols played. Were we kind of expecting Kelly to play her idol on Chrissy? Probably not, right?
Probably not now. Yeah. I think if she had more agency, she probably would, but I don't think I think you have to buy yourself
Dang.
another week.
That
I don't
stinks
think
that Shan
you know
didn't
what I
use her
mean.
idol.
Yeah,
That really
Shan
screwed them.
Shan ruined that for them for
Yeah.
sure.
All right, here we go. First vote: Angelina, Emily, Chrissy, Emily, Chrissy, Angelina. So we're 2-2-2. Chrissy, 1 vote left. And Chrissy is the next person voted out.
Mother.
That stinks.
That's really sad.
Yeah, sorry to see you go, Chrissy, but you played an amazing game.
As
Hats off to you.
as we assumed you would.
Yes. All right, so final 7: Angelina, Austin, Christian, Dominic, Emily, Jamal, and Kelly.
Oh my god.
There you go.
What a final 7.
I know. It's weird that the pre-40 crew is like in the majority for like this home stretch. Yeah. All right. So Ratu 4 still going strong. The Misfits Alliance still going strong, and then we have that final 2 between Dominic and Emily.
Man.
Kelly wins another reward, and she picks again Austin, Jamal, and Christian. The same 3 she picked before, right?
She said, "I'm hero strong, guys."
Yeah.
Guys, I'm hero strong. Like that was you guys. I was never working with them. I was never in an alliance with them.
She's like, I hate women.
I like fuck women, right? Did you see my last season? Fuck women.
Kelly has turned like alt-right, like MAGA Republican.
She's like, you know where my proper place is? Voting with the men.
Exactly.
People who do things like with their manliness and also with their intelligence, right, Christian?
Sierra Easton just shows up and gives her like a MAGA hat to wear for the rest of the season.
Joe shows up and he's like, "Oh, you gotta come be a coach at my next Alpha Man adventure. We're gonna drink nothing but like wolf piss in the desert while doing nonstop, wrestling that's so homoerotic. But we will just
love it.
men activities."
I love it. I love this journey, this MAGA mother journey for Kelly here.
Jesus Christ!
All right, here we go.
Sorry,
so immunity challenge. Jamal wins his first immunity. Great job, Jamal.
Now it's time to see if all of the schmoozing that Kelly has been doing helps her this time.
Well, she still has her idol too.
Well, I was just going to say, I think that she would like to go to the next one without having to use it, but she may not feel confident enough.
Yeah. All right. No events occur. Okay, time to vote. No idols played, so Christian and Kelly still hold on to their idols. First vote: Angelina, Kelly. Oh God. Oh, Beth, I'm scared. I don't want this to happen to Kelly. Next vote: Kelly. Next vote: Angelina, Kelly, Angelina. All right, 3-3, 1 vote left. What are we thinking?
I think it's Angelina.
Okay. I hope so. God, I hope so. Angelina is the next person voted out. Kelly, play your idol. That is so scary. Don't ever do that to me again, MAGA mother.
I think she said, "Guys, I am so hero strong." And they were like, "We see you, girl. We forgive you. This is going to be a test of faith. You're going to vote Angelina with us. And if you don't, you're done. Like, we're,
I like it.
blah, blah, blah."
Yeah.
I think they said, "Don't play your idol tonight. But be aware, you fuck up, it's done."
And Dominic was very happy to vote Angelina out as well.
He was like, Dom was like, "Yeah, fuck you." I don't know. It's not at all anything he would do. Actually, he might. I don't know.
Surprised to see Jamal vote for Kelly here.
I think he was like, I didn't believe her.
Yep. All right, so final 6. Austin, Christian, Dominic, Emily, Jamal, and Kelly.
Remember, Jamal and Emily are in a very tight relationship, right?
Emily and Dominic have a final 2.
Oh, okay. I thought Jamal and Emily also, but that makes still sense, though. I think that Jamal is the holdout.
Yeah, Dominic and Emily have a final 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Woo!
Let's see. Emily wins reward and wins an overnight stay at a private island with a feast with one other castaway.
You know what's nice about this? This is a proper reward.
Yeah. A little R&R. I like those like overnight like spa like and shower rewards are probably like the best like mental reset that you could have in that game.
I 1000% agree. And like I know that people are like, "Oh, I can't believe that
Yeah.
so and so only won brushing their teeth." I was like, I don't think people realize what I'm like if I don't brush my teeth in a day.
Yeah. I don't know, just like a nice like I'm free. I can do this.
I
Like
literally constantly do this with my teeth all day just because I'm like don't like the idea of anything on that.
yeah. All right. Well, Austin wins the immunity challenge. Let's see if anything is going on at camp. Nothing really.
Yeah.
All right, time to vote. Who's going? What do we think?
Damn. I think Kelly plays her idol,
I'm gonna be pissed if she doesn't play her idol.
and I think Jamal goes.
Okay.
As much as I don't want it to be that.
Here we go. Kelly uses her idol. Good job, Beth. Any votes against Kelly will not count. I'll read the votes. First vote, Kelly does not count. Kelly does not count. Kelly does not count. Kelly does not count. Emily. She's like, fuck you, Emily. I love this feud between Kelly and Emily.
How many votes were against you, Emily? Was it
one? Let me show you.
Although Dom apparently has a vote coming his way right now.
Yes. So the other vote is for Dom. So it's a tie between Dominic and Emily. So on the revote,
final two.
On the revote, we have Emily, Dominic, and the next person voted out is Dominic.
Wow.
Crazy.
Wow.
Kelly probably sniffed out that final two and
1,000%.
Buried Emily with it.
1,000%.
I buried her and then kept her alive. Didn't even vote her out, you know?
Here's what she did.
It's like a cat and mouse.
Here's what she did. She literally said, "Y'all, I am playing my idol for me, and I want y'all to know that Emily and Dominic have a final two.
Yeah,
and if this ties between the two of them, you gotta vote out Dominic, because what has Emily added to her resume? Nothing. She got me to play an idol y'all knew about that I knew I had to play tonight. Good for her. She doesn't have a final two anymore." And then sat her ass down and said, "Read the votes, Jeff."
Do you know that Christmas card that Lauren Boebert had with all of her kids holding guns? I'm just picturing MAGA Mother Kelly just holding all these rifles carrying out this plan now.
I just want we know that we're joking, but we're just putting it out there. We would never ever actually think that Mother Kelly is anything close to being a person.
It's fun fan fiction.
But it's so funny in this idea for her to just be like, in order for me to step up to the men, I had to tell them.
Yes.
My place is next to you and not next to godless women.
Kelly just randomly gets a southern accent too.
I said, praise Jesus.
All right, here we go. All right. So final five: Austin, Christian, Emily, Jamal, and Kelly. So this is the final. This is the finale. What are we thinking going into this finale?
Man, Mother Kelly, I can't. I think Emily and Kelly are going at it. I think that Austin and Christian are more likely to back up Kelly, and Jamal's more likely to back up Emily. Mm-hmm. And I think it all matters
Have any of the guys played winning games out of this final 5, you think?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
I
think
just feel like the resumes are a little light.
Kelly is so far absolutely dominating, but I think it's such
Yeah.
an in-front game. I
Yeah.
think that Jamal has played a really
risky.
good game behind the scenes, towing the line. I think that Austin has had to make some changes to alliances where he's needed to, and Christian has done that right alongside Austin. So I do think that they have played very similar games, but that's why I'm saying I think this is where the boys are breaking off from each other.
Yeah.
And the girls are already at their throats. So I think whoever wins this is actually huge implications of who's going to fire making in the next round.
All right. Well, let's see. So Christian is the only idol holder, and this is his last chance to use it.
So Christian is definitely going to the final 4.
Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. Austin wins immunity challenge, and he shares the reward with Jamal and Christian. So are they making like a final 3?
I think that this is a red herring final 3. I think that Christian and Austin are trying to be the Drew and Austin of 45, and they're actually going to be with each other to the end. I think that Jamal is on the outs, and this is their way of trying to make sure Jamal is not trying to get stuff going with Emily, because they know that Kelly and Emily are not going to get stuff going against them because they're fighting. Yeah.
All right. Tribal council time.
Whew.
All right. So last time for Christian to use his idol, of course, he uses it. And here we go. First vote, Kelly. Emily.
Whew.
Kelly.
Wow.
5th place. Kelly Kim. No. With the vote of 4-1. I think everybody just realized like she's played,
too
like,
MAGA.
too strong in the game. Oh, that too.
They turned to each other and said, "We think this game is actually ruining her life."
What if, like, wait, you know, in Scary Movie 3, like when the girl is cured, and she's like, "Thank you all, the curse has been lifted."
Really?
I just picture like that's
I'm
like
just screwing with you.
What if that happens to Kelly, like as soon as like Jeff like snuffs her torch? Like it's like exactly that.
It's just like a fucking it's a demon that leaves her, but it's one that's wearing like by the way, I was up in Trump Town, which is upstate New York.
Nasty.
The flags that these people have out right now are so fucking like it's high camp and nobody realizes it.
Yes,
like,
yes.
It's so serious to them, but for the rest of me, I'm like, you just like
it's hilarious. Yeah.
They'll be like Trump 2.4 or 2.0, the Revenge Tour 2024.
It's fucking crazy that people do that shit.
There's one where he's like leading a battle in like a tank with like a sword like this, and like people are flying that, and I think to myself, that's like 3 different eras of warfare.
Yeah.
He's got a tank and fucking drones, and then like a sword. Like, why does he need the
Wait,
sword?
what if Kelly tried to make the merge flag like exactly that?
The best part is the guys that she's trying to get in with are so the opposite of
Oh God, Kelly Kim, I love you so damn much. All right, let's go to Final 4.
Jesus.
So Final 4, we have Austin, Christian, Emily, and Jamal.
I'm just putting it out there. If Jamal wins this, I fucking called this entire Brantsteele.
You did the first boot and the winner. It could happen. It could.
I got a 1 out of 4 chance. It's 25%.
All right, so Austin wins the Final 4 immunity challenge. So
I think he brings
choosing
Christian.
You think he brings Christian? Okay.
Yeah, I think he brings Christian. I think that he wants Jamal.
Not Emily?
No. He's been in lockstep with Christian the entire game. I think it'd be smarter for him to take Emily.
I love this comment from Thomas.
Orange flag is a Trump flag.
God. All right, here we go.
Oh, God.
Austin decides to give up immunity and compete in fire making.
Oh.
He gives immunity to Christian and grants safety to Jamal. So Austin and Emily compete in fire making, and Emily beats Austin in fire making.
Oh, what a loser.
That's crazy.
Man, what a great story for Emily, and what a horrible demise for his game.
It's like the modern Eric Reichenbach, you know? Like,
Yeah.
it feels like that bad of a flop. I told you when we drafted him, I was like, I don't know. I don't know about that.
Well, listen, he's dating Prope's niece, so.
True, so he will be there.
Well, you're going to have to get used to the fact he's going to make the cast.
You're right. All right. Final three, we have Christian, Emily, and Jamal facing the jury of Angelina, Austin, Chrissy, Dominic, Kelly, Omer, Shan, and Tiffany.
What a fucking jury. This would be such a savage jury to have to answer questions to.
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to win?
I don't know where Tiffany would vote. I don't know. I feel like Omer will vote for Jamal. I think Shan could vote for Emily. As like you are right, we shouldn't have screwed you type of way.
Mm-hmm.
I could see Kelly voting for Jamal.
I think Kelly's going to vote for Christian.
You think so?
I think that Jamal was the shaky one because he voted against Kelly multiple times.
Yeah.
Christian didn't. I think Kelly's going to vote for Christian. I think Tiffany's going to vote for Christian because they were on the same tribe.
Oh, yeah, right.
I think Omer is going to vote for like Emily, I think. I think Sham will vote for Emily. I think
Dominic will vote for Emily because they had that final two, yeah.
Chrissy will vote for Emily. I think Emily's winning.
You think Emily wins Survivor 50?
I think Emily wins Survivor 50, and I think it's a vote of 6-2-0.
All right.
2 votes for Christian, 0 votes for Jamal.
Bring this like way up.
But if Jamal, I also want to put out there that I want Jamal to win purely so I'm right, 1,000%.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
First vote, Emily. Jamal.
Ooh.
Christian.
Wait, let's just pause it right here. This is like the first time that all 3 people.
Yeah, that's true. Like every modern season has had a 0 vote finalist. So
God.
This season already wins. All
right,
next one is Christian. Emily. So it's 2-2-1. Christian. Emily. Emily, the 8th vote, and the winner of Survivor 50 is Emily Flippin.
Wow. 4-3-1. Emily Flippin wins it all. She flippin' did it.
She flippin' did it. Let's see. So Angelina voted for Christian.
I love
Austin
that.
voted for Emily. I know. I do love that too. That is cute.
Angelina votes for her David versus Goliath counterpart. That's awesome.
Austin for Emily.
They
Chrissy
were both season 45.
Yep. I mean, like Austin can't lose to her in fire making and then not vote for her in the end.
That would be really amazing, though. Chrissy votes for Jamal, which I think is interesting. Dominic did not vote for his final 2 with Emily. Yeah. He voted for Christian.
Interesting.
I think that Kelly voting for Christian makes sense. They were in lockstep with each other. Omer voted for Emily. That makes sense. Shan and Tiffany voting for Emily, I think makes sense. Yeah.
All right. So Jamal wins the fan favorite award.
Oh, yay!
That's good. Good.
Yeah, we'd like to see that.
I could see that. Statistics, Emily Flippin.
Take a screenshot of that.
I know. Wait, let me go back to that.
Statistics, Emily Flippin.
I love that for her. All right. So just to go from reverse order. So first boot was Chris Noble, then Carolyn Wiggler, Q, Burdette, Rick Devens, Jesse Lopez. That was crazy, that Jesse vote.
That was insane.
Natalie Cole, Noelle, Tiffany, Omer, Shan, Chrissy, Angelina, Dominic, Kelly, Austin, and then the final three, Jamal, Christian, and Emily is the winner of Survivor 50.
Wow.
Kelly Kim had the most challenge wins with 8. Emily had the most votes received against her with 14. Austin won the most immunity challenges with 4. Christian was the most strategic person this season. Kelly won 6 rewards. And
let's just talk about that. It says the most strategic was Christian, Emily, and Jamal, who happened to be the final 3.
Yeah.
That's kind of interesting.
All right.
Did they do that because they were the final 3? You know what I mean? Like, does the game automatically go like, oh?
I'm going to screenshot this too.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Well, there we have it. Winner of Survivor 50, Emily Flippin.
Flippin' Emily.
That was a great season.
That was an amazing season. We cast it beautifully. I would be so entertained if this was actually what we got to see. And that's pretty great.
Yeah. I think we like, they should hire us for casting, basically.
Listen.
We just like made the best season.
I will take $50,000 per person that you cast on this season. If you did it based off of this.
There you go.
Feel free to cast all 18.
Yes, please. We would sign off on all of these people.
Yep. I would split the $50,000 with him per person, so $25,000 each.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah. I think it's a very, very reasonable thing.
Yeah. Thomas says we should do a BB26 All-Stars cast in Brantsteele, even though I would love to do that for a BB Can. Maybe that would be a great way to like memorialize Big Brother Canada for a show.
Remember you. Will you remember me?
Why does the show always end with either you or Allison singing?
Because it's time for us to go away. We gotta sing you out of here.
Beautiful.
I wanted to go a little Bruce Springsteen at the end.
So we'll be back tomorrow night. I think it's going to be me, Andrew, and Jackie covering the first week of The Mole season 2. Everybody, please go watch it. It is so good. I've already finished the 5 episodes. The cast is amazing. Really great villains on this season. It's just been like such a treat to have The Mole back. So I can't wait to like lock in some predictions before like the last batch of episodes comes out, because I've been wrong every step of the way about who I think the Mole is.
Very vocally rooting for Muna, so just saying.
Yes, yeah, Muna's been great. So can't wait to recap that tomorrow with Andrew and Jackie, and then I'm off to Italy for a week to shoot a wedding, so I'll be MIA for a little bit. But I think once we get back, we'll do I don't know, just some more like off-season stuff until Big Brother starts. But anything else, Beth?
No, be safe this 4th of July if you're in America. And please be respectful of people who suffer from overstimulation or PTSD and those kind of things. I think it's a holiday that's a lot of fun, but it can get raucous pretty quickly. And with fireworks and everything, there's a lot of people who might be having a hard time. So just be mindful of that if you're around people.
Yeah. And pets too. Pets
and be safe.
Like
yes.
So.
Yes.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.